God, pessimist.
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I don't know why I love that line. Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted.
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
I'm saying I'm worried about this recording. I'm getting a lot of dropped frames.
Kid,
And
this
again, I
place
have
is
done
all
before.
yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
And it slides
Security
off the
card
desk and just
issued to
breaks.
shell personnel. The big shell security
Let me
layout
play the
includes varying
game.
levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can
Just
open
like the
doors
first
to
game.
security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
all right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know.
dares
My
wins.
frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
That man's no seal. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Simplify. Team Corps
Not
talk.
Marines. Yeah.
Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with
Oh,
those headphones.
Jesus, fuck.
And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
Oh, thanks.
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by Kodak from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Dun dun dun. So it looks like I'm finally allowed to play again. Yeah, this dazzle's kind of weird. It's telling me I've got a hell of a lot of dropped frames, but I've been watching on the preview, and when I get dropped from, oh my god, when I get dropped frames, it's not that bad. Just a little tiny drop in frame rate. So I don't think anything that bad will happen. I always get kind of nervous when dazzle recording. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be over here. It's kind of, I hate not having a radar. Woo. Oh gosh, I'm scared. Hello. Oh my god. Oh, I knew it. Whee! Yeah, I kind of need to remember how the hell I play this game. However, remember that. Exploit the game by leaving the area and coming back in before alert is raised. And they seem to have complete amnesia and forget about everything. Now, I know where the node is. I just need to freaking get there. Back of the head. Yeah. I'm telling you, it took me a long time to get used to MGS3 because you don't get an official radar in that game. You kinda do. Oh god, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Freaking sound cutting out and all that. Sorry about that, but you'll get subtitles during the cutscenes at least. Hopefully it doesn't happen throughout the whole freaking Let's Play, but let's just put him on there. Yeah, you don't really get a radar in Metal Gear Solid 3. You get a kind of a radar, but you need to have something equipped. Oh balls! I freaking knew it. Oh what? Oh balls! I know where I'm going. Whee! I really don't want to have to put up with this already. I'm not doing very well today, but I can at least remember where to stay with this. Whee! Bloody hell. Well, to make this a bit more fun, rather than just sitting here for ages, when I see somebody, I'm going to try and knock him out with a round. Hello. Well then, apparently not. I'll stay under here. Gives me time to talk. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2, eh? I was thinking if I can't get the dazzle to work, I might just do some Half-Life or Fallout 3. But then I was thinking, but a lot of people that are really wanting MGS2, they'll get annoyed if I still not putting any up. So I decided I'll try this, and I actually got it to work finally. It's just a matter of constantly resetting the signal, which can get annoying. Is it safe? I think it's safe. Wrong button. Download. Exit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's not get my videos banned from YouTube. So, my objective is to dispose of these bombs. First one being, what do you know? It was right here. Done.
Right in here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
I hate it when he talks like that. I don't know what it is, but... What the... Oh yeah, it's this. That was kind of creepy. But yeah, when he's talking like that, saying how that's not like him, there's something going on here. And the way that he speaks gets me really nervous. Even though I know what happens here. Okay, so I'm gonna go on every strut. Let's go this way. I don't want to backtrack just yet. I cannot believe I got spotted twice. And I even had to freaking do alert mode already. But oh well. I should do better when I got my radar. Because you know, you can't sneak without a radar. MGS3 was good for my sneaking skills. I just gotta knock these guys out. Alright. We're heading to Strut D. Yeah, let's just get a... Oh. Is there a bottom way? I'm not sure. You know what, screw it. I'm never gonna need these shafts for anything else, so I'll just freaking use that. Yes, I know. It's snowing. Strut D, sediment pool. Alright. This has always been quite the awkward place to sneak around.
Who's there?
Ah! No one.
Nothing here.
That's great. I don't want to get spotted yet. Alright then, let's try that again. That guy should still be knocked out. Right. He's knocked out. There's that dude. This has always been quite an awkward place to sneak around in. Because it's so big and open like that, it can sometimes be difficult to see things. However, that's why I tend to try and... I think I've got him. But just to be sure. Now, the node, as far as I remember, is on that side. Down there somewhere. I want the node. However, I'm going to just show this off.